just narrate you what actually is the conversation.
Okay.
Your deputy collector is on a call with the executive engineer of electricity department. He says that वो AE जो था उनका स्वप्निल उसको आप भेजो कब 8:30 बजे रात की. He is telling him that I can't send him. It is a 200 kVA substation. He is on duty. If I send him, anything goes wrong. If it trips, will not go away with blackout. He says no. I have told you. That means he is not listening to you. Then he says कि आफ्टरनून से मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ कि मैं उसको भेज नहीं सकता. Okay. ये हुआ. उसके बाद जो पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट.
No. First, let me just clarify also now what you said. See, there is a context to this. I will just tell in 30 seconds what is the context. See, the context is that now you also know that the SI work is going on, and this person was appointed as a BLO supervisor. Now, for BLO supervisor, it is his duty that whatever forms are being collected by the BLO, some proportion of the forms have to be scrutinized by the BLO supervisor. So that is a mandatory requirement that BLO supervisor has to scrutinize that particular number of forms. Some percentage of forms have to be scrutinized by him. So now on 27th October, this SI was notified. After that, there was a window from 27th till 3rd when the training process has to be completed, forms distribution, everything has to start. So
my only question is, if you have to do marching, you know that he's on duty.
Yes.
Electricity is an essential service.
Yes.
Can you remove an officer who is responsible officer for a substation to pick him for 1 hour during duty? You could have done the marching after his duty hours. No?
Same question I asked from the year also. See, normally.
How? I've got the letter. If you want, I send you. This is the electricity department letter written to Deputy Collector LA. They have written that there are 5 A's, 24 hours deployed, 4 are unfilled, 1 is at the substation. This is the first of all. And I don't think he is a supervisor. I think he is the BLO for supervisor for 21 and 30 post numbers.
Yes, BLO supervisor.
For Kalangood constituency.
BLO supervisor.
21 and 30. Only 2. Right?
BLO supervisor.
Now the point is, why are you putting officers who are working under essential service? That means tomorrow you will put one police inspector.
Even now, see, if any department writes to us that this is the important department, we immediately replace it. In fact, you ask the chief electrical engineer also, Stephen. You ask him. That he called me immediately. Immediately I called Suresh and he was immediately within 5 minutes. He went back to his office. You just verify this from Stephen. So and I just called Stephen also. I just called Stephen also and I asked him that if any department person is essential, you inform us and immediately we will replace that person. And we have instructed all the EROs, AROs that wherever the essential services are there, not to take them. But somehow, the problem is that there are some BLO supervisor has to be a gazetted level officer. So sometimes for those parts it is very difficult to get a gazetted level officer. So that is why they have to appoint a AE rank officer, because it has to be a gazetted person only. It is a mandatory requirement, it has to be a gazetted officer. So if we receive a letter from the department that this person was essential and you please replace him, immediately replace. We find alternative. There have been many cases. We replace him. So it was not like that we purposefully did it or there was nothing like that.
First thing is, you are saying that we did a marching because of SIR. Why you did the marching in the night? You could have done it during his off-duty hours. Okay, he was in night shift, if I am not wrong. You could have said police without order in the morning. No, why it was done off-duty hours? Off-duty,
it is not possible to track where he is.
You complain to the C, You should have complained to the C that this officer, what you have given me, 5 officers, they are not responding. But you
marching or
our demand. Can you remove all these people who are involved in SR who are working for essential service? Because tomorrow this again it will repeat.
So what what I'm telling you, see, wherever essential department people are involved, I personally as well as the EROs are continuously in touch. For example, yesterday I got a call from regarding some officers and we immediately changed it. As far as possible, we also change it. Now you also have to parallelly understand that why this problem is coming. Earlier only BLOs were there. Now it is a commissioned instruction that volunteers also have to be there. So suppose there are 100 BLOs, so parallelly 100 volunteers. So it has doubled. the requirement of the government and they have to be government servants only. So that and of a particular designation or like that. So the requirement is doubled and it is a time-bound thing. See, we have 4th November. It is not a permanent thing. 4th November to 4th December. Now, if we and every day we have to see there are more than 5 lakh voters in the district. Form has to reach to every person, filled, collected. Even a single person misses out. You also understand this problem.
See, commission meeting, I was present.
Yes.
Okay. I raised this objection to CEO. He said that even I raised, you have put BLOs. Who are BLOs? Linemen, helper. And he's saying we have given an act. At least that guy has to be tech savvy.
No,
That person who is going to go, because see, there are multiple issues that later I discuss. But point is, he told us that he'll put NCC. Like what volunteer you said, he told me that he'll put NCC and some volunteers will put along with the BLOs. 1,725 booths. We have given a close. You sent him back within 5 minutes. But that process took 1 hour. 1 hour he was not there at the substation. If something would have gone wrong, who was the responsible person for all this mess?
I fully assure you.
He would have come on you, no?
You please don't feel like that. See, it is not a. We don't want to disturb any department's function. I am fully.
It happened, no?
No.
Sir, it happened.
See, there is a context to it. That is what I am telling you. I fully agree with they have been trying to. They have been not just SIR. They were trying to reach out to the that officer for some time, and the department side also no replacement was provided. Probably that is why that is the reason that the marching order was issued. And why it was issued at the night time? Because during he was at the night shift. Had he been in the morning shift, it would have been in the morning time. So there was no reason like that. No, you go in the night.
I agree with what you're saying. SIR has to be done.
Yes.
There are guidelines from the commission CEO. That is fine. But my point is, you are the administrative head for not go.
Yes.
All these people who are there come under you. My only point is that if you know that a substation, which is the most 220 kVA substation it is, if anything goes wrong, full North Goa, not this side but across the bridge, everything will be under dark. Everything will be the secondary terminal also will be gone dark. If anything goes wrong.
No, this is
So my point is, you don't put such officers, no,
yes,
who are involved in essential services, which are critical, don't do.
So that is what I am telling you. It is not a recent appointment. It is he has been bureau supervisor for quite some time. It is not like only now he has been appointed as a bureau supervisor. In the meanwhile, we did not receive any communication from the department as well that he is a critical function necessary for our department. Please replace it. Had we received any such information, we would have immediately, because daily I am also monitoring this. Daily, immediately we would have replaced that person. And within 5 minutes of receiving the call, I immediately told the ARO and you can confirm this platform, Stephen. Within 5 minutes he was replaced. So the argument that disruption would have happened, this is completely incorrect, and there is no possibility of any disruption because we are trying to do our best and manage both the things. We are trying to do the election work also, and we are trying to do the ensure that no department is also disrupted. Now the difference is normally during elections all the departments are model code of conduct is there. All the departments are singularly working towards the election. Now we are in a situation model code is not there. We are committed towards the election work, but the other departments have to do their own work. So it is like a catch-22 situation. So we are trying to.
You should have strongly, as a DO, you should have strongly objected to CEO and told him that local body elections are approaching.
No,
you postpone the SIR.
No, that is not my decision, and I will not comment on it.
No, because I know your officers are under no pressure. I know because we are interacting with them.
No. I see that is a different thing. Now,
my point is very simple. That you are at your level, you are trying your best. Okay. Now, if any officer, supervisor level, DLO, somebody is not cooperating, you have to report to the head, no? Can you just pick up somebody saying कि नहीं वो नहीं आया, बुलाया नहीं आया, इसके लिए हम उसको पुलिस भेज के उठा के लेके आएंगे?
उठा के लेके आप ऐसे क्यों बोल रहे हो?
आप वीडियो देखो,
कहीं उठाया नहीं वो
तीन पुलिस बेचारा सीधा सारा इंसान है, पुलिस पे आया, विक्टिम तो जाएगा ना डर के, 3 पुलिस वहां जाना, किसी को लेके आना, उठाना नहीं तो क्या है?
नहीं इस तरीके से उठाया नहीं उनको वो केवल साथ में
वो डिप्टी कलेक्टर नहीं है, 3 पुलिस भेजेगी नहीं, बेटा पीआई से खुद पूछा,
नहीं, that is a
वो बोलता है
marching
मैं बीच में फंस गया.
See, that is a marching order. It was issued under section 32B of the Representation of People Act. Provision is there. तो उनको वो साथ में वो लेके जाएगा. 13B2 में प्रोविजन है मार्चिंग
तो
ऑर्डर.
क्यों आप ऐसे क्रिटिकल ऑफिसर जो डिप्लॉयड है ऑन ड्यूटी क्यों डालते हो? हटा लो ना उनको, दूसरों को डालो.
Yes, we will replace them wherever. See, now department has to give us.
This is an eye-opener for you. What has happened yesterday?
No.
Please ask them.
No. See, we
They
are
all
I am
electrical
well aware
directors.
about this problem. I am well aware about this problem, and we are continuously replacing. As and when we get the call, we continue. See, now suddenly this problem is coming because now we have to appoint the officers. Department's work is going on. That is why this problem, and we are continuously changing also. It is not like we have taken a decision that we will not change anyone. BLOs we cannot change now because they have been fixed from 27th onwards.
No, but actually
But
the
we are
officer, हाँ, वो जो क्रिटिकल है हमारा
Yes.
यही डिमांड है
So-
कि जो ऐसे लोग जो क्रिटिकल केसेस में जो डिप्लॉयड है उनको आप रिक्वेस्ट करके रिप्लेस करो. इतना ही और
मैं
कुछ
अपील
नहीं.
करूँ कि we will try our best to minimize wherever possible. We will replace them. But see now there are many cases. For example, that person has to be from the same part like that. Where it is a situation in many
As a
cases.
political party, I know what
हाँ, तो
difficulty
कई
है.
जगहों पे
We
वहाँ
have
पे
to
नहीं-
get part of
Yes,
the area
so we don't
movement
get the
procedure.
person. So we don't get the person. That is why sometimes from the different
This
departments.
department जो no, that you talk to them, tell them about if such critical people है तो मत डालो. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को मत लो आप, फिर सुपरवाइजर करके दूसरे डिपार्टमेंट का लो. आप पीडब्ल्यूडी का लो, डब्ल्यूआरडी का ले लो.
No, see.
Suppose if a surgeon was performing an operation, would your department would?
No, sir. We are not taking the surgeons. We are not taking the surgeons.
No, you say you have powers to appoint anybody.
No doctor. See, no doctor has been taken. No.
So our only request is we know that your department is under stress because of this SIR.
No,
They are
it is not
working
like a
overtime.
stress. We are-
Only
we are
point
not
is
here. Everyone is committed to
only
it.
point is what incident happened last night. Make sure that such cases are not repeated, and wherever such critical people are there, you tell the department to replace them immediately so that your work also is not hampered.
Yes, we are. I just talked to Stephen also, and I told him that you tell wherever such important people are there, you tell me, you try to replace them. There is no problem.
Immediately karo. Because see, a message is going
No,
because that video is viral, the audio is viral. People also
नहीं ऐसे नहीं है. जो सारे इलेक्शन के ऑफिशियल्स हैं वो अपना काम बहुत प्रॉपर्ली और बहुत अच्छे रूप से कर रहे हैं और इसके लिए कुछ भी नहीं है कि किसी को परेशान
नहीं आप रॉन्ग प्रेसिडेंट से होता है ना.
सी दिस इज मार्चिंग ऑर्डर प्रोविजन इज देयर इन द रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ पीपल है.
अरे सर मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ कि वो ठीक है, बट आप ऑन ड्यूटी जो सब स्टेशन में था डिपार्टमेंट में घुस के क्यों उसको उठा के लेके जा रहे हैं?
So wherever
Make sure that such cases are not repeated in